Hey, YouTubers, it's your boy Domination. I'm back again. Again, the only place you're gonna get it. Only place you're gonna world gonna get it. Only place you're gonna get it. Only place you're gonna get it. It's right back at the basics. Chuck of the Deuce is how we do it, Texas, baby. Man, I'm Dallas. We back. You know what it is. Back at the basic. I mean, real men rise up, fake men rise down. Real women rise up, fake women rise down. All right. And it's your boy, and I'm gonna practice where I preach. Man, I'm here to do a response to J Love for J Love 47. I said to the world is the world is against you. Man, I'm telling you, brother, you're not the only one felt this way. I'm gonna to your respond to that video. To my response, go against the grain. It's going against the grain, man. I've been in that situation you're talking about. You're not the only one. Everybody been there and feel that way sometimes. Even when it comes to my family. You know, I always feel like, to me, I'm gonna tell you an instance. I always feel like I'm the black sheep of the family, and I don't know why I felt like that. I know I'm a good kid. I mean, I'm a good person in some ways. But I'm not going to let people take advantage of me. Real talk. And then, you know, and a lot of times I always have a lost identity when I'm trying to fit in with people, even my own culture. You know, that's why I represent 3 different cultures, man. Black, Native American, and Puerto Rican. Because I always have a hard time fitting with other kids, you know, with other people and stuff like that. When in my school days, you know, and back in those days and at that time, you know, I never said of myself being a thug. I never said of myself being the consistent brother. Or I always said of myself as just a average everyday person like everyone else. And you know, and I always feel like I always doing something wrong. I always get the blame for it. Every little thing that I do, even my job sometimes. I even lost my job all because some girl said something that I didn't no work and shipment that I did not do. I always taking returns all the time. So I don't know what she was talking about, and then I get the blame for it. Every time when something's messing up, I gotta be the first one to clean it. Everyone else did not do anything. Quite a few would clean like I do, but it's always gonna be me. If it ain't gonna be me, probably someone else. And then clean up the bathrooms, taking out the garbage, pushing the carts, all this other stuff, man. And that's what really pissed me off about it. Everybody else don't even seem to do anything. Usually I sack. And it's like that to my family. I always be to get the blame for everything I do. Especially I like to speak my mind. I'm the kind of person just like my mother in some ways. And sometimes I could be demanding and strict on my father, but mostly it's my father and my mother. You know, I'm both one of the two. Mostly on my mother's, I just speak my mind. Because I'm going to say what I feel, because it's just like Tupac said, since we came from a woman, we think from a woman, got a name from a woman. A woman that takes, you know, and all that other stuff. So every time I do something, I get the blame for every little thing. I don't even get along with my older brother. I get along with my little brother, but my older brother, we don't connection when it comes to family. I don't sit to him as my brother. I just sit to him as just a personal stranger in my house and the family. And my dad, he look at him like he the head of the household and the role of the family, because he his first child. Just because we got same mamas and come from different same mama and different daddies, that mean nothing. But personally, I feel the way I do, even though I don't know my real father, but even the father I know in my life was him. So I sit in my father, my real father. But you know, everything I've been trying to do, I still get the blame for all the things I do. But my mother always the one defending me. With sometimes she'll go against if I did something wrong. If I know I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I never hear my father once ever admit he wrong. Probably a long time ago. One thing about me, and that's our fault, is not all men, but most men, we let our pride get in the way a lot of things sometimes. And then when we do that, it makes us, we got to prove a lot more. That's why they call black men a boy a long time, and a lot of reasons, because we got to prove more. We got to feel like we got to own and live something. That's probably why we let our pride get the best. Just like women got too much egos because they feel like they got to be more than a woman as they to live up to be as a woman. That's why women got too much egos in what they do. So that's it. Everybody felt like that. J Love 47. Everybody felt like that, my brother. I feel like this is the same way. Even when it comes to girls, man. It's not because I don't got nothing against. I don't want the women to think that that I hate women and nothing like that. The only women I ever trusted was my mother. Me and my mother, we close like that. I can talk to her, but anything. I don't. Sometimes when I ask a man of advice, usually my uncle, usually my uncles, and all them. I for my dad's side of the family, because I said that, man. But where really I was closer, who's my father's to me, my uncle Bill. God bless the dead. R&P, my uncle. I really miss him and love him so much, man. Man. It's giving me emotion to think about that. Because I had some guys that had some decent in me as a being a man. Some things I learned from my father in the business way, but everybody felt like that, man, because you're not the only one. It's something like that. It just goes against the grain of people sometimes. When they go against the grain of you always consider to be the whole world's against you. Even if it could be your job, your friends, your loved ones, even your family member, even your own family will hurt you more than friends. Sometimes friends only hurt you when you know them for so much in your all time in your life. Loved ones only hurt you when you are so close to them, like you trying to be close, when you try to be there, but when they're not doing the same thing for you, and when they don't feel the same actions of being the same of a decent. Black respect of feelings that what you do, what you feel for them, and that goes for how I feel is as a man, because I feel as a woman. It's not because I can get a girlfriend, man, because I'm just not one of these guys pants sagging my ass. I'm not one of these guys calling B's and H's out of these women's name unless I have to. Because I'm not going to let no woman disrespect me. And I'm not going to let no dudes going to charge me up, because I don't go around selling drugs on the corner. I don't go around got a gun in my hand. Because that's the problem. What is define what manhood is supposed to be. I know what if I be myself a man, I got to create myself what my atmosphere and arithmetic what makes me as a man. Not nobody else. It was hard for me at school trying to fit in with other kids, But I always said to myself as a leader, not a follower. I don't follow where everybody else is following, because they doing the same thing everybody else is doing. When it comes to women, there was this girl I liked long time ago, man, long time ago. But every guys that she interact with was the ones, man, we heard all the time, bad boys and assholes. We hear this all the time. And then when I try to, been so long when I didn't talk to her, she had a crush on me, or it could go wait, a crush her, but I call it crushes. But then when we after we dropped, got out and graduated school, I think she transferred or something like that. But when I saw her in the graduation, stuff like that, maybe I heard her and she probably heard me. But then when I saw her had a baby by somebody else, man, years later, it crushed me. And I took the anger and frustration out on her. Like, I feel like it was my fault. But she blamed this stuff on me because I was walk away some incident. That was like 6 or 7, 8 years ago. I move on. I'm bigger than that. I'm older than that. But I learned now that I'm not gonna make the same mistakes like everyone else. You learn by your mistake. You can't make the same mistakes twice. You can't repeat the same mistake twice. And I always feel like, like that, like you're feeling, like the whole world's against me, like the whole world against you too. I mean, don't worry about it. It's just all against the grain. That's all it is, man. Everybody wins through that. It's it's a coming up age. That's all it is. It's coming up in your age, and what you feel like. It presents you more responsible. I know they probably went through it their own selves. They get blamed and everything they do for their friends and their families, even their loved one, even your jobs, and everything that you do. You'll get through it, J Love 47. Like I know I get through it like everyone else does, and you get if I get through it and everybody else get through it, you get through it too. All right, and it will make it better for you. All right, just keep your head up together, and everything's gonna be just as fine. All right. All right, and it's your boy Domination. This is Back of the Basic Chuck with the Deuces. How we do it, Texas, baby. Until next time, all right. Peace, and God bless you, J Love 47. All right, Peace.